I say that I am better now, better now. I only say that 'cause you're not around.
What's up, everybody? It's your boy, the Tatumeister here. I guess the mic is pretty far away, but I think you can still hear me. I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure you can still hear me. I'm gonna try to be quieter, but yeah. So, as you can see, I'm made the background a little bit different. Now you can see my eyes. No more shadow because the light's actually in a good angle. So, anyway, we're here today to review Soul. I didn't do that right at all, but anyway, Pixar Soul, the new Pixar movie. So, Pete Docter made this movie, and he's made a lot of great movies, but Soul's a special one. I really don't know what I can say. I'm gonna keep this one short, because, like, I don't even know what I can be said about Soul already. I mean, it's freaking great. I don't know, there's a lot of stuff to spoil and talk about in Soul, so I'm not gonna say much about it, but, like, it's a really great movie. Just go watch it. It's on Disney Plus. Now, I do feel Soul deserved to be in theaters. It sucks it was on Disney Plus, but I'm happy I got to watch it. It's nice. I don't know. What can I say about it, really? I mean, the animation's pretty spectacular. The visuals are spectacular. It's a visual and animation treat for that regard. But the story is really intimate, too. It deals with a lot of heavy subjects about, like, life and what we're living for. And, like, what inspires you to live. I guess there's a lot of heavy, like, deep dive topics in here, like, what's the word I'm looking for? Existential? I don't know. Like, there's a lot of topics that this movie deals with that it deals with pretty well. I mean, a lot of people have their own beliefs of what happens before and after we die, but I think Soul did it in a very interesting way. I really enjoyed most of it. It was really well done. One of the best movies of the year. It's definitely my favorite animated movie this year, without a doubt. And before that, the title was Scoob, but this is easily better than Scoob, so I had to say it was awesome for that reason. And it's just better than Scoob for the fact that I can honestly probably rewatch this more than Scoob. I rewatched Scoob one time, and I love Scoob. I think Scoob's great, but this movie is a little more in-depth and has more meaning to it than Scoob does. Pete Docter, when he makes a movie, I mean, he made Up, he made Monsters, Inc., he made Inside Out. When he makes a movie, he really crafts it in a way that's... Well, I don't think this ending necessarily is the most emotional. I don't think it's the most emotional Pixar movie. But it's definitely the most philosophical and the most thought-provoking one. It really makes you really rethink life in a way that a lot of movies don't do nowadays. And it's a very unique experience. It's not like any movie that's been made in a while. It's a very unique movie. It deals with its subject matter very well, and I'm proud that it did, because a lot of people were doubting it. But now, I'm not saying this movie's flawless. This does have a few flaws here and there. Like, I do think there's certain story elements that could have been dealt with better. Maybe some character development on some areas could have been written better. Like, for example, with the 22. I feel 22 in the movie is a great character, but I feel like her overall, like, her story arc ended at the end, I didn't really think it was good enough. Like, I feel the main character, what's his name? I forget his name. Joe, the main character, the black guy. He's definitely the best character in the movie and has probably one of the best character arcs in a Pixar movie, if not maybe the best. I mean, his character arc in this movie is phenomenal. But I just feel his best friend, 22, his friend that he has in the movie that, you know, goes on the adventure with him, I don't feel they resolved their arc that well. I mean, they did, but they didn't, you know. They didn't have him and her. I feel like the way they could have done it is at the end, they could have him and Joe, you know, her and Joe meet up at the end, like at the very end. That would have been nice, but they don't really do that, really. And I just felt like, you know, the ending could have been a lot better in that aspect. There's aspects of the story you could have wrote better. Nonetheless, this movie is awesome. That's just one of the small gripes I have. This movie is so great. It's kind of hard to really critique it because you just have to experience it for yourself. It's just a really amazing movie. I just can't really. It's hard to gripe at it. I mean, is it the best Pixar movie? No, because obviously there's a lot better ones like Toy Story, Toy Story 3, Coco, Incredible. So yeah, there's ones that are better. I think Monsters Inc. might be better, honestly. But that doesn't detract from how great Soul is. I mean, Soul's still one of the best Pixar movies, and really just a really well done movie. I mean, now, when usually a big hype movie comes out, I try not to be too hyped for it, but I think this movie really did live up to its hype. It really is great. Is it perfect? No. Is it flawless? No. Is it the best movie of the year? I don't think so, but it's definitely one of the best movies of the year, and I really do think you should check it out. So that's why I'm reviewing it. This is my non-spoiler review, if I do a spoiler review, because I don't want to spoil anything in this movie, because I just want you all to experience it. I just want you all to experience Soul. Soul's a very mind-trippy, just gut-punching experience of a movie that you should all go experience yourself. So, with all that being said, I'm going to give the movie a 9.6. It's just great. I just can't really explain other than it's an awesome movie. It's freaking awesome. Just watch it if you don't believe me. So, that's all I'm going to say. So, yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. I don't really know what else to say. Just watch other reviews. What else has been said about Soul? Everybody loves Soul. I mean, come on. So, that's it, everybody. That's all I'm going to say. I'm going to live life to the fullest. The Tatumeister is signing out. Bye-bye.